Michael Chandler signs with UFC and will serve as Khabib vs. Gaethje backup at UFC 254. Former Bellator lightweight champion Michael Chandler has signed with the UFC, and while he doesn't have a fight yet, his first could be epic. UFC President Dana White on Thursday said on SportsCenter on UFC broadcast partner ESPN that Chandler is now in the UFC and that he will serve as a backup and potential replacement for the UFC 254 main event between lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov and interim champ Justin Gaethje. UFC 254 takes place October 24th at Fight Island on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, White confirmed. The main card will air on pay-per-view following prelims on ESPN and UFC Fight Pass ESPN+. After his signing was announced, Chandler told ESPN, "Eventually hard work pays off. You just have to still be standing there when it does. I'm humbled by the opportunity and can't wait to go prove what I have been saying for the past year, that I'm the best lightweight in the world." Michael Chandler finished his Bellator run with back-to-back first-round knockouts of Sydney Outlaw and Henderson. Khamzat Chimaev doesn't find Gerald Meerschaerd up to the standard of being a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Chimaev questioned Meerschaerd about his Jiu-Jitsu credentials in a heated dispute during Thursday's UFC on ESPN Plus 36 news conference ahead of their middleweight clash Saturday night at the UFC Apex. This isn't the first time the two have disputed in the lead-up to their bout, as they had a brief run-in earlier this week at the host hotel. It all started with Meerschaerd taking offense to Chimaev looking past him and planning bouts for the near future, banking on getting another victory this Saturday. Chimaev, a 26-year-old prospect from Chechnya, is off to a 2-0 start in the UFC after winning 2 fights in a 10-day span last month in Abu Dhabi. UFC on ESPN Plus 36, which takes place Saturday at the UFC Apex, is headlined by a highly anticipated grudge match between Colby Covington and Tyron Woodley, but those two men were kept away from each other. Instead, Cerrone and Niko Price, Khamzat Chimaev, Gerald Meerschaerd, Ryan Spann, and Johnny Walker all were on hand. Afterward, the opponents squared off from each other for the first time. UFC welterweight scrappers Cerrone and Niko Price will throw down this weekend at UFC Vegas 11 inside UFC Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada. Cerrone's current 4-fight losing streak isn't a good thing, but perhaps the situation isn't as desperate as one would first assume. The first 3 losses came to absolutely elite competition, lightweights currently in the title mix. Anthony Pettis may not quite meet that mark anymore, but Showtime is still dangerous, and Cowboy arguably deserved the nod. Long story short, Cerrone ain't dead yet. Alternatively, Price is still on his way up. The hybrid hasn't yet found consistent success against top 15 opposition, but he's always dangerous of ending the bout in an instant, which has certainly built him a fan base. UFC recently updated its official rankings in the wake of its UFC Vegas 10 MMA event, which took place last Saturday night inside the promotion's Apex facility in Las Vegas, Nevada. Veteran strawweights Michelle Waterson and Angela Hill battled to a 5-round split decision, which ended in favor of the karate hottie. Since Hill was already ranked below her, the former Invicta champ didn't climb any rungs on the 115-pound ladder. Rankings were generated by a voting panel made up of media members. The media members were asked to vote for who they feel are the top fighters in the UFC by weight class and pound for pound. A fighter is only eligible to be voted on if they are in an active status in the UFC. A fighter can appear in more than one weight division at a time. The champion and interim champion are considered to be in the top positions of their respective divisions and therefore are not eligible for voting by weight class. However, the champions can be voted on for the pound-for-pound rankings. UFC champ Israel Adesanya signs Puma sponsorship deal. Israel Adesanya has a new sponsor. It was announced Thursday that Adesanya, the UFC middleweight champion, signed a sponsorship deal with Puma, one of the world's leading athletic apparel brands. Adesanya becomes the first MMA fighter to be an ambassador for Puma. Here is a video of Adesanya announcing the partnership via Twitter. Pancho Gutstein, general manager of Puma Oceania, said the company is thrilled to partner with the undefeated champ. We're ecstatic to be welcoming one of New Zealand's most acclaimed athletes to the Puma family, Gutstein said in a statement. Not only is Israel a fearless and incredibly talented athlete, but his passion for dancing, fashion, anime, and his memorable personality makes him a standout individual to represent the brand. The announcement comes as Adesanya prepares for his second UFC middleweight title defense against dangerous unbeaten striker Paulo Costa. The middleweight clash is set to headline UFC 253 in Abu Dhabi on September 26.